Alright, a very good morning to everyone who's watching. This is basically my first ever video. I have not filmed myself in front of a camera all alone before. So disclaimer, just in case if you guys see me stuttering or saying anything that is does not make sense, or me trying to cope with myself like adjusting my hat or scratching my nose, that is basically me trying to cope with the whole video thing, feeling shy. That's what people would say. So yeah, welcome to the vlog. This is today is 22nd of May. I am currently late by a week plus minus. By the time you guys see the video, it would probably be 2 weeks since we ever did the drive. And I am filming inside the FK8 cabin. It's because there's actually a lot for me to explain. So let me start off with why am I filming inside the FK8 cabin. Okay, so if you guys realize later on in the video, you guys would see me wearing a different t-shirt, which is a black color one, which I would post a video of it. Okay, so that is me filming during the whole process of when we did the whole drive. And if you see me filming with this white t-shirt, DDE t-shirt, that is basically me filming after the event, which is on the 22nd of May. I've been caught up with a few things, so I had to do the whole edit and stuff a bit later on from the event date. So what is this video all about? Okay, let me explain. So as mentioned, on the 11th of May, we actually did this drive called 1224. And what is 1224 all about? Basically, if you guys try to make sense out of it, we basically covered the 12 states in Malaysia, which is basically your Pahang, Penang, Kedah, Perlis, Terengganu, name it, the 12 Semenanjung states in Malaysia within 24 hours. So in concept of thinking of a name, we were like, okay, 1224 sounds decently good enough. So we did it within 24 hours, and we did it in about 22 hours. I forgot the minutes at the back, so it's about plus minus 22 hours. And was it tiring? Yes. Was it a different experience? Yes. Will we do it again? I hope so. Because it is something that if you are a true driver and you really enjoy the whole experience of driving your car through unknown roads and, you know, going as a crew, and it's just a very different experience. It's a very different experience for me to actually tell you guys on camera. It's something that I would say you guys need to be in it for you to understand what's the hype all about. I won't say hype, it actually deserves that credit. So rather than me ranting in front of the camera, I will actually start inserting clips of the drive on that day. So you'll see me wearing a black t-shirt, as I mentioned earlier. That would be me on the drive day actually telling stuff and also ranting in front of the camera. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I would be inserting some clips of me actually talking right now at this phase of time, because I would have forgotten to capture that moment on the event day. It's basically because I'm still new. I am practicing right now, sort of. So I hope you guys can bear with me, and I hope you guys enjoy the vlog too. So let's go. Alright, so the fourth car is finally here. So this is a Mazda 3. I mean, you guys won't be able to see because the lighting is quite bad. So this is actually a Mazda 3 hatchback with damn nice mods. You guys might see it later when the video is more lit up by the natural sky. So this is a G20 330i facelift. Very good car, very good car, very good car. We have something that shouldn't be in a drive group at all, a Lexus. This is a Lexus IS 300 driven by this guy. Finally we have a 2018 Honda Civic Type R, and this is probably the most hands-on driving car among all here, because it's an auto, and you have a manual. So it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to finish it within 24 hours. So yeah, this is our crew for now. I mean, not for now, it's basically this is the crew. Alright, so the time is 7:09, and we came to Temyang, took a few pictures. I'll put it in the video. Alright, small spoiler alert. So I do not know, is it because my hand sort of covered the microphone, or if it was connected to the car's Bluetooth, or I actually do not know what went on. But the clip that I recorded for this particular segment, I'm going to insert it in here for you guys to see, but there won't be volume. It will probably be overlapping this current video. It sort of didn't have volume, so I was technically yapping for no absolute reason. It took me a while to realize, because I only managed to check once I got back into the car and we were already on the move. So I did not get any audio out of those clips, but I would insert it for you guys to see it here. And so at this point, we already passed, we started off in KL, we passed Selangor, and we entered Negeri Sembilan, and this was the final stretch before we entered into the North-South Highway. This was like a small toilet break. So moving on, we will go to the next part of the vlog. Okay, so moving on to the next segment, we passed Melaka, we passed Johor. Johor is a very short period because it's basically just a touch through. You enter the border of Johor and then you sort of make your way back out. So it's like Segamat, Jementa, all those areas if you guys are familiar with. And after that, we made our way to Pahang. So we had our lunch, sort of breakfast and lunch stop in Pahang, because we did not stop for breakfast before that. So that was our breakfast and lunch brunch spot. Yes, that's the English I'm finding for. So we stopped for brunch, and that was a 1 hour sort of stop. So I will include some clips now from the actual day recording, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so now before we shoot towards Gampang, we are actually gonna get some oil. This is the second fuel stop. Actually the first, this is actually the first fuel stop. Some of them from the group of cars that you saw earlier, out of like the 4 cars, some of them topped up at the second toilet stop that we did. We did not top up. We are officially boarding in the first fuel stop that we planned. So this is the first fuel stop. Alright, so quick update. Time is 1:43 PM and we are now in BHP Gemuru for our second fuel stop, because we ran out of fuel. But we also ran into a small problem. So I magically traveled in time and I'm here now. So basically this is where we hit our first minor incident. I mean, not everything goes smoothly as planned, right? So this is where we hit our first minor incident. If you are a F8 owner ever watching this vlog, you will understand what I mean, especially if you have the stock front bumper on your car. The F8, as you guys know, I would insert some pictures for you guys to visually see it. The F8, as you guys know, comes with a splitter, right? So a splitter has to be mounted to something on the bumper so that it does not fly away. And in the case of the FK8, the splitter is actually mounted on the netting that protects the intercooler. It has brackets that holds onto the splitter, and at certain speeds, when the wind is actually hitting your car vigorously, so if this is your car and the wind is coming and it's hitting, right? So the clips get loose. Yeah, the clips actually get loose. You might be thinking it's a FK8, it's designed to do all this, why does this happen? I don't know. I genuinely don't know why Honda decided to design it that way. So the clips get loose and the lip starts to dangle. So there's basically only the two other supporting brackets outside of this netting that is holding the lip. And we were thankful enough, someone in the drive actually noticed us, the owner with the black Mazda 3. He actually called us out and said, bro, your lip is actually dangling, I think it came loose. So we stopped by at the nearby petrol station, got it fixed in about 10 minutes, just added some cable ties to make sure it doesn't come out again. But yeah, that is an issue with the FK8. So if you guys thought the splitter issue with the FK8 was a huge thing, or probably the only issue that we encountered on the drive, how I wish it actually was not. So we actually ran into a second issue, but this time it was not related to the FK8. It was with one of the fellow drivers we had on the drive. So the owner behind the Lexus IS 300, yes, this time it was his car's issue. So this happened around 3:30ish in the evening, and we were in Machang. Yes, we were in Machang, and we were making our way into the main town of Machang itself, and we were just finding our way to go towards Jelly because that was the next destination. However, that got delayed by a small margin. So what happened was, the owner of the Lexus IS 300 actually gave us a call when we were about halfway through the town of Machang. He gave us a call and said that his car feels a bit weird. And when we asked him like what the weirdness was, he actually stated that his brake felt squishy. And we were like, okay, the brake felt squishy, so we decided to slow down our pace a bit. We went a bit more slower than usual. And again, about after another 5 minutes or so, he gave us a call again, and he said that he heard a sort of thud in his car. I do not know exactly what noise he heard, but he heard a sort of noise in his car, and he said that he's not comfortable with driving. He wants to pull aside and just check, like give a visual check. You guys might ask us why we did not do the visual check earlier. Okay, so since we are chasing the time, we did our level best to actually not stop as much as we could. We only stopped when either things get critical or we are like get low on fuel, or it's basically just for necessity needs. Okay, no such thing as stopping for no absolute reason. So we stopped the car. We found like a nice decent spot to stop all the 4 cars. No road hazard, nothing. And we did a few walk-arounds around the car, and we figured out it was actually not a brake. It was actually the front left tire. Yes, the front left tire took a screw. I would actually say screw. It did not look like a nail. It actually looked like a screw. So it took a screw, and to our luck, we were actually really lucky on this one. There was a tire shop 3 minutes away. Not kidding, 3 minutes away. It was actually 3 minutes away. And we thankfully also had tire inflator, the one that the portable one. So turned that on, got some air into the tire, although it leaked out pretty fast. Got some air, managed to turn back to the tire shop in 3 minutes, and we got the tire fixed. Although we actually had to like wait while they were doing the work, and the tire took some level of damage also. So yeah. Alright, so time is 1:04 in the morning. 1:04 in the morning, and we are still in Penang. We have not crossed to KL yet, so we are supposed to do it within 24 hours. So we left Penang, we left KL around 6:20ish. So we have another about 5 hours to make sure that we get home. Get back to the starting point in time. So in the meanwhile, we had our dinner here. Most of you guys who stay, especially in Penang, would recognize this place. Okay, so we basically came to Pedal and Rolls. Came here a few times when we had our stay, and we just decided to stop here for dinner. And we have all the cars. All our cars are here, especially the F8 with the cable tie. And the Lexus survived its tire puncture. It is still in one piece. It's still in one piece. So yeah, this is the final stop for now. Now it's all the way back to KL. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully there's no much traffic building up, because we did notice some levels of traffic on the opposite side when we were coming towards Penang. So let's hope it has subsided, because it has been about an hour stop now. So let's see what the progress is. I will see you guys back in KL. Alright, so I know I told you guys I'll see you guys in KL, but due to the fact that I'm still a beginner, and I was brutally tired by the time we reached KL, I forgot to take the vlog at the final stage. So yeah, I do not have a vlog for that, but that is why I'm doing a physical recording right now. We left Penang at 1:05, so that was the final picture I took. So let's say 110 just for calculation's sake, because I took the last picture at 105. By the time we cleared the cars and started moving, it would have been something around 110. And we reached back at KL around 4:30-ish. I sort of remember it as 4:30-ish. So based on whatever time that I've recorded and whatever data that we have had, the total inclusive of our brunch stop and dinner stop and petrol stop and toilet stop and basically all the stops and the drive, we did a total of 22 hours and 10 minutes. Pretty decent, actually very decent, considering the fact that we are doing this for the first time. So yes, if you guys have watched the video so far all the way till the very end here, I would love to say a huge thank you to everyone. And this again, as I stated many times in the video, this is my first ever video, so I'm really sorry if it's draggy or if the quality is bad or if the audio quality is bad. Please do let me know where I can improve myself, because I surely am planning to do videos like this in the future for any specific one-off kind of drives or just any car content in general. So please do let me know, and thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, we might have more crazy drives coming soon. So thank you so much and bye bye.